Hello, Hogan Rocks 5000 back again with another video. We just got done with that wrestling video game collection, and now we're doing our PlayStation 2 whole collection. So this is all our PlayStation 2 games. And our first one, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. We talked about this game in our wrestling video game collection. It's a fun game. It's just we're not that far. Haven't done a whole lot with it. We got it for $2. We got it I think during the summer, so haven't done a whole lot with this game yet. But good deal. We'll get back to it one of these days. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Me and my brother both have our own file, and then we have one together. The only thing I'm missing on my file is just the Royal Rumble trophy, the GM trophy, the Money in the Bank trophy, all those championships, and Stone Cold, and then I have everything else unlocked. Yeah, that's pretty except Saturday Night's Main Event and One Night Stand. So I do have kind of a little bit left to do. I'm almost done that game. Me and my brother both got basically everything done in this game. Now, sorry for the glare. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW. This game's the disc is cracked. We've got a little bit done this game. The Hall of Fame's hard. We've only got 2 things done in it. I'm sorry for the glare. So we might try to buy a new version of it since the disc is cracked, but wasn't bad of what we played. If you know how to do that Hall of Fame thing, could you let us know, because we want to do it. SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. Basically got everything. We just need the Finley zombie and I think that's it. Maybe a few others. And then maybe a couple more. We haven't played this game in a little while. So yeah. Next is SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. We beat a couple Road to WrestleManias in this game. We just got this game in October or whatever. And we only did my brother finished the Mickey James one, and me and him each started one together, that Triple H and John Cena or whatever. And then our data corrupted, so we lost all the Road to WrestleManias we completed and started. So we're kind of trying to redo everything, but we didn't have a whole lot done in it, so we haven't really played since that part. So yeah. Or Legends of Wrestling. We did some of that career mode where you go to the East and West or whatever. We're the West champ with Hogan. North, something like that. It's alright. Haven't actually played this in a while, but it's a 2001 game. The graphics aren't the best, but it's a fun game. Yeah. And TNA Impact. Fun game. We're almost done Suicide's thing, but there's no championship belts and all that in it, so, and plus it doesn't show them walk, it only shows them just walk down the ramp. It doesn't show them walk down to the, they walk down the ramp and then just stops their entrance. You don't even make them get into the ring, which sucks. So it's kind of it's not the best wrestling game. All the WWE ones are better than this game, but it's not bad. We found it in a bin in the States for $15 or something. $15 to $20, so yeah. And those are all our PlayStation wrestling games. Next we have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Greatest Hits. We got that game for $20. I think they had Liberty City Stories with that was right by it, but they had a whole bunch of GTA San Andreas. It was at our Walmart. There's a ton of missions. We're only on mission 33 or 34, but we're at that one. We're at the one where you have to meet that Caesar guy down in in the woods or whatever, and you have to race. It's right after that first base thing where you have to rob that store, and you have to throw those bombs. It's down by Angel Pine where you have to do that race. Yeah, so it's not a bad game. We haven't played through it all, so pretty fun game. Yeah, and the next 2 games we got in a legacy pack. It's Call of Duty Finest Hour. This is the first Call of Duty game. We got that with Call of Duty the big red one, and it came in this box. See, it says Call of Duty Legacy, and then it has those two games were inside of it. $20, pretty good deal. So far, basically my brother's been doing both these games. I haven't really played a whole lot of these games. I don't know why, but I've watched him play it. In Finest Hour, that factory mission looks quite hard. And Finest Hour, the big red one, it's pretty easy to do like the first 5 or 6 missions, but then it kind of gets to like a hard part, so we haven't beat either of them. So I don't really know which is the funnest game because I haven't really played a whole lot of them, but once he beats them, I'll play them and try to beat him. Second one's pretty fun. They're both pretty fun. I've tried them, but yeah. And here's Medal of Honor Frontline. I've like halfway done the game. My brother's beaten it. Twice. My brother's beaten it twice, and I'm trying to beat it. It's not a bad game. It's greatest hits. It's pretty fun. You know, it's our we don't have Medal of Honor Vanguard or any of those others. We're going to try to get the new Medal of Honor for PS3. It comes with Medal of Honor Frontline. If you get the exclusive one. Like, it's an exclusive one, but I don't really see what's the point of getting it. So, and then we have the Dukes of Hazzard, Return of the General Lee. Really fun game. This was like one of our first games. We're a fan of Dukes of Hazzard, I guess. We've my brother's beaten it, and yeah, I'm like almost beaten it. I've beaten it I don't know how many times. It's a really easy game to beat. You could beat it within a day. Yeah. And now on to some more games. The Simpsons game. It's an okay game. It's not the best game in the world. Neither of us has beaten it just because some of the levels are pointless and they don't tell you what you have to do and stuff. And overall, it's just not really a great game. It's alright, but it's not the greatest. Next is Flushed Away. Haven't beat the game. We're not even probably gonna continue. Don't get games that are made by DreamWorks or Disney or anything, because don't get games based on TV shows or movies, because there's a good chance they're gonna suck. Unless it's something like Dukes of Hazzard, or like a wrestling game, because Dukes of Hazzard was a really fun game. So this game did kind of suck. This and Simpson game weren't the good. Right. Next is NHL 2002. It was pretty fun. Got it for about $5.99, I think the price was. Yeah, it's definitely an old game, you can tell. We're going to be picking up 2011 for our PS3, probably, maybe. And next we have Snowcross 2 featuring Blair Morgan or whatever. It's alright. We haven't actually played this game in a really long time. It's been like 2-3 years since we played this game. Not that long, but probably been since before the summer, maybe. I think we might have tried it once last year, but it's an okay game. And we have ATV Off-Road Fury, the very first one. Actually, this is my brother's. I gave it to him for Christmas, so I haven't really played any of it. It's because it's his game. The story mode things. Once you do the first 2 ones, it kind of gets hard because you have to choose one that like an ATV that's good for kind of for in any kind of place. That if you don't hit a bump at a certain speed, you'll wipe out in that. You kind of have to just choose the right one. Yeah, and then our last game is Cabela's Big Game Hunter. I actually think we're almost done this game. We've just got to hunt a couple more animals, and then I think we beat it. We've been through all the places, but we got a lot of the trophy animal things. Yeah, we need to still hunt the lion in Ethiopia and something like that. But basically, you just go around 6 different places, like Montana Falls, like in the spring and winter, and like another place in spring and winter. You just hunt different animals and that. Yeah, so this is our PS2 game. We don't have a whole lot, but the amount of games we have, like, there's a lot of games we kind of have that aren't that good and probably nobody has. We did have, like, a biking game, a skiing game, and a bowling game, but we sold all three because they sucked. We tried to take them into EV games, but they didn't sell, so we're gonna get money out of them, but they would only give us, like, 25 cents for a game, and that. So, it was like, yeah, they don't really make a whole lot, but sometime we're gonna have to try to go to EB Games and pick up some more PS2 games. But yeah, so this is our PS2 game. There's game collection. There's only like 18 games here. Yeah. There's not a whole lot of like really good ones. Like this game's okay. That game's not really that good. Games aren't that great. But the only really good game out of like Cabela's, ATV, NHL, like all these games. The only good ones is NHL and like ATV off of Fury. So like The Simpsons, Flushed Away, that and like that game, they're all kind of sucky games. But they're still not bad. They're okay. Don't take it the wrong way if you like those games, but we just our opinion. I mean, we just don't really care for them. I don't know why. If you want to review on any of these games, like, really our only good games are like the wrestling games, Call of Duty, GTA, Medal of Honor, and the Dukes of Hazzard. So, we gotta go because we run out of time, so, bye.